If you want a game guaranteed to put a smile on your face, designed from the ground up to lift your spirits, that is practically radiating positivity from every fiber of its being, look no further than the Elite Beat Agents games. Which one? All of them! Every single one! That includes Elite Beat Agents, Os Tatake Oendan, and Os Tatake Oendan 2. I remember seeing commercials for this during the morning news in middle school. I had played other rhythm games up to that point, but never one with music I actually recognized. They had me sold at Walkie Talkie Man. Not to mention I needed something to round out my DS collection. What I got was the most gleefully silly and yet unabashedly awesome game I'd ever played. Any game whose story is about a government agency that hires professional cheerleaders to perk people up in times of crisis is already doing something right. Normal people like you and me, and also dogs and Leonardo da Vinci sometimes, with relatable problems like babysitting and corporate espionage and fighting off an alien invasion that hates music. Did I mention this game is awesome? But hold your horses, cowboy! From the east comes a new challenger. I didn't find out about Os until high school, and despite the, let's call it antagonistic elitism of the guy showing me his fancy imported games, my initial reaction was pure unbridled joy that there was more of these. I think it's a testament to how well designed these games are that I can enjoy them without a single bit of English dialogue. Based on the art and music alone, I could tell exactly what was going on in every single one of these missions. And considering that music wasn't designed specifically for these games, that is an achievement by itself. And so is getting good enough at the game to unlock the higher difficulties and being able to play as the girls. You want a bit of a challenge in your rhythm game? You one of those guys that proudly boasts about your position on the high score table at your local DDR machine? Boy, has this game got you covered. But after you fail a few times and watch those horrendously disappointing failure animations, seeing how incredibly far that person's fate goes in the opposite direction when you win is elating. You feel downright triumphant when the newscaster lady gets to go on that picnic with her son, or when Romancing Meowzilla becomes a smash hit movie. And again, the songs they chose to back up these stories just makes the good times that much good. Yeah. Fast tempos, catchy lyrics, and positive undertones round out this catalog. Save for that one level anyway, and I'm not crying, my eyes are expelling excess testosterone. Even though I said earlier that I love the games from these last 3 videos equally, it just made sense to put this series in the honorary #1 spot, because it was practically designed for me. They're rhythm games, they have amazing licensed soundtracks, they're colorful, cartoony, legitimately funny in how frenetic they are, and they do not give a flying front flip about your realism. The first Os game ends with the cheer squad pumping up the entire world so much that the positive vibes create a feel-good laser powerful enough to blast an apocalypse-sized meteor out of the sky. And believe it or not, the sequel tops that. All of those reasons would be enough for this series to be in my list already. But there's one more thing that gives them the edge. The one thing that makes me love them with all my heart and soul. Think about what the agents actually do. Unlike normal superheroes, they don't solve people's problems for them. They help those people figure out how to solve it themselves, and as it turns out, they can solve it themselves. The targets of their missions always had what it took, and that is the best possible message you could send. I live my life by the Mewtwo principle, that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. I firmly believe that every single person on Earth has within them the potential for greatness. But tragically, some people don't even realize what they can do. That's where those that love you come into play. Humans are social animals by nature. We just can't do this life thing alone. But with the right guidance, support, and encouragement, we can accomplish anything we set our minds to. The job of the Elite Beat agents and the cheer squad is to be that for people who have no one else. To be that guiding voice at a crucial turning point that helps people reach their true potential and ultimately end up somewhere better than when they started. It's something so easy to take for granted, and yet so powerful that it can literally change someone's life. For that reason, the Elite Beat agents are my favorite characters in all of gaming. They are heroes in a way I've never seen done in any other form of entertainment before or since. So no matter what's going on with you right now, I want you to know something. Hang in there, because it gets better. It always gets better so long as you keep trying to make it so. And you should, because you deserve to be happy. You are just as important as anyone else, because you have something to give that no one else can. Something amazing that the world would be legitimately lesser off without. Maybe no one's ever told you that, or maybe they have, but you just don't believe it yet. Well, I believe it, because you're here. Because right now, what you're doing by watching this video is giving me what I need to keep doing this. Whether you just found me, watched this whole series from day one, or been a subscriber since I did a camcorder LP of Okamiden years ago. Whether you like my videos, leave some kind of insightful words in the comments, or even one of those individuals that decides to support me through donations on Patreon, Twitch, or wherever, you guys make this all worth it. So in turn, I wish nothing but the best for you. I hope, with all my heart, that either now or by your own making in the future, you are just as happy doing whatever you do as I am doing this. Thank you so much.
I did it!